Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Of the Old Respublica. We're on Kashyyyk, and that's not the save we want. We want this one here. How are the Dino Nuggies? I didn't get any in the end. I still haven't done a big online shop. To be honest with you, most of the time I just pop down the local co-op to do my shopping, so... And they don't have any Dino Nuggies, unfortunately. I got some spicy chicken goujons when I went there earlier today to have for my dinner after I finish here. But no Dino Nuggies yet. I will make it happen though. All the Dino Nuggies and all the fish fingers, yes. Anyway, welcome back to Kashyyyk, everybody. A planet that will now forever be associated in my mind with Turkey Dinosaurs by Bernard Matthews. Can we look down here very far? No. They've deliberately limited the camera in such a way that I can't look that far down because there's probably nothing there. There's something just cool about gigantic arboreal forest planets, though, you know? Big forest levels, for that matter, in RPGs. I don't know, something about it just tickles me. Give me a friggin' forest or jungle to explore in a video game and I'll be entertained for hours. Just Malik down there staring at you like we did on his bridge. Yeah. Growl! Stop where you are, outsider. You enter the domain of Chundar, chieftain and leader. I'm gonna sneeze in a minute. This isn't a bad timing. Stand aside. This human is with me, and you have no right to say a Madclaw. This human should not have brought this taint upon our land. You must answer to Chundar. Okay, give me a minute. First of all, Jolly Green Grappler, thank you very much for the 79 months of subbage. Are we doing this? Are we having the sneeze, or are we not? Kind of feels like we're not. Okay, fine. No. Okay. You will not take me anywhere, mongrel. And if I refuse to go see Chundar, or what does he mean, Zalbar? What taint? He means me. I am the taint you have brought back. Taint. Sorry. Shut up, growl! You are nameless with dishonor, Madclaw. Yours is a foulness that disgusts me. Rawr! Enough talk. You and the outcast Madclaw will be taken to Chundar now. Okay. Apparently Zalbar is no longer a member of the party. Who do we want with us instead? Oh, Candrass is always a delightful choice. I kind of want to bring Mission, though, just because she and Zalbar are such good chums. So, at least for now. She's going to need to level up and stuff, though. Step forward and address the mighty and wise Chundar, outsider. I don't often allow visitors of your kind. You are flanked by Zerka slavers. Are they not outsiders, or have you sold all of Kashyyyk to them? Ah, Brother Zalbar, you've been exiled a long time. You shouldn't speak in that tone. Things are different now. You're a Madclaw without honor. You have no voice among your own people. I, on the other hand, am chieftain.
We're watching you.
Ignore him, Chundar. You are dealing with me now. Tempting. Winlands, hello. Thank you very much for the 72 months of subbage. If you can offer some advice, let the Wookiees win. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Nice set of lies you have constructed. You may talk, but no one will believe you. I've had a long time to guide what my people think. They trust me, the mighty Chundar. Even with my brother insane and father enslaved, I rose to protect my people despite it all. Father was enslaved? Mighty Trunda? What are you talking about? You were the runt. I am no runt. Like I said, Zalbar, a lot has changed in your years away. We will discuss this soon enough. I'm going to be quite combative, I think. Is there a point to this? If this will only lead to a fight, I'd like to get to it. There will be no fight. You wouldn't survive. The village believes in me. They would rise to kill you. I also have the protection of Zerka Corporation guards as well. No, you have no chance while I am unopposed. I haven't killed Zalbar because he's my brother, and I hoped he and I could come to an agreement. You are irrelevant. I may be able to put you to use on a menial task. Zalbar will have to stay here, of course. And what is this task? A simple thing. Another Wookiee has suffered the same fate as Zalbar, gone mad and been exiled. He now lurks in the Shadowlands. More importantly, he's pestering my Zerka allies during their Shadowland expeditions. It is not good for business. He's standing against you, the first of many, perhaps? No one will follow a mad claw. He is merely a nuisance. Besides, he cowers in the Shadowlands. My people know nothing of him. I won't do this. Do your own dirty work. You don't have much choice. You can flee the planet if you want, but I am keeping Zalbar here with me. You'll stay until the Madclaw is dead. The Zerka would never let me hold you, but they don't care what I do with fellow Wookiees.
You can't do that. He can't do that, can he? He can't hold Zalbar prisoner just because he's chieftain, can he?
I need Zalbar with me as a guide. No, you won't need him to find your way. Over the years, I have had my people trained to understand Galactic Basic. I tell them it's better to understand the enemy. They think it will make the Zerka easier to fight. Actually, it makes them easier to obey. Remember, you can't beat me here. No one would dare oppose me to join with an outsider or an exile. You are wrong, brother. Someone would. You see, Chunda, there is someone. Make it good, Zalbar. You are too quick to celebrate. Zalbar talks of Freyr, our father. Why, Zalbar? He ordered you exiled when you attacked me. He went as mad as you when he finally discovered the slavers. He dared challenge them alone and has not been seen since. That was years ago. Let him go, Zalbar. I rule now. I'll take the Wookiees forward. But there are prices to pay. Play along, Zalbar. I'll see what I can do. No more words, outsider. I've given my orders. I can't hold you here, but Zalbar will stay until you kill the Madclaw in the Shadowlands.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you out of here. You can count on us.
The guards will let you pass now. Leave the village through the northwest and follow the platform to the south and then east. You'll eventually see where Gor Wooken waits for you. He'll lower you to the forest floor. Go. We've been booted out. And mission can level up.
Yeah?
Alright, lassie, what shall we level you up with? Demolitions, security, awareness, stealth, treat injury, sneak attack 6. I've never really. I think maybe we should make a concerted effort to actually figure out the best way to make sneak attacks work and see if we can get some real use out of mission here. I feel like she has a lot of untapped potential that I'm not familiar with because I just never usually take her in my party. She's got right now sneak attack. Sneak attack 6, level 11 scoundrel. Adds 6 to 36 points of extra damage to attacks when the target can't respond to the attacker. Extra damage is applied to attacks made from behind the target, attacks against stunned or otherwise immobilized targets, and any attacks made while in stealth mode. Combat cancels stealth mode, but the first attack receives the bonus. Okay. Only works if the target is within 10 meters. Okay, so stun them or get behind them, basically. Do we want to go master dueling? Her, maybe add +1 attack bonus with blaster rifles. Her skill's not feats rather, and not super fantastic right now. Her gun's not very good either. Let's get the weapon focus blaster rifles, because that's what she's using right now. Oh, another level up. Oh, she's probably got a few of these, actually. Alright, what do we want to go with here? Dex again? Probably. Skills. Oh, always with that awkward one leftover point. Master Scoundrel's Luck. Not sure what that does, but hey. Alright, so... her Achani fiber armor is not as good as it could be because I kind of stripped all the upgrades out of it, unfortunately. Weapons-wise, she's got this blaster carbine. I've got these pistols, which are even just one of these Mandalorian heavy pistols is actually better than the carbine, so I guess she's using a pistol. Stabilizer gauntlets. She's got the shields, got the Verpine headband. Will and awareness. Interface visor. Or neural band. I suppose she can keep the Verpine headband.
Sure.
Scoundrel's Luck is bonus defense. Ah, gotcha. So what is her defense right now? It's 27. Holy shit. That's better than me or Bastila, even though she's not wearing like the most optimized armor right now. Fantastic stuff. Her hit points aren't even that much lower than ours either. I'm beginning to appreciate Mission as a very underrated party member right now. Right, so we're in the Wookiee village. Let's confess I don't remember an awful lot of this location. We've been given a task outside. Be thankful for your time on our world and do as you have been bid. I will need directions. The village exit is northwest of here. Once outside, follow the platform to the east until you get to where Gorwalkin is waiting. He will lower you to the Shadowlands, though I would prefer that you were simply dropped. You'll die down there anyway. What can I expect to find in the Shadowlands? If the forest holds any justice, you will die down there, as would all outsiders. What directions for what's in the village? Others may speak to you, warned Polo, but I won't. I don't want you here. The sooner you are gone, the better. You alright there, Bastila? You're kind of like... your pathfinding's being a bit weird. There we go. A wicker bin. Ah, why don't we rob the Wookiees? What could go wrong? Look at some good shit here too. Do we sell that black Achani armor that Carth was wearing? No, I think he's still got it, but it's not actually as good as the Achani fiber armor. I don't think it's not upgradable anyway. I don't suppose we can. We can return to Ebonhawk. All right, before we hit the Shadowlands, then let's equip ourselves. As tempted as I am to just bring Canderous, I want to give Mission a go. I want to give Mission a chance. You know, like we're off on a task to help her best friend anyway. So it feels narratively appropriate to have her along, if nothing else. She would want to be there, wouldn't she? You know. So we take those out of Canderous's armor and put them in this, which then, yeah, buffs that up quite a bit. Is there anything else we can upgrade here? Carth's got this stuff, which is not as good, I don't think. Bendax Blaster, 5 to 10. I don't think it's as good as the Mando Blaster I've given her. HK's obviously got the repeater. Kendra's just got the prototype vibro blade. You can have a neural band as well, why not? Johanny is just... We're just kind of pretending she's not here, to be honest with you, because her personal quest breaks the game. I think she's about as well equipped as we can probably hope for. I guess I can give her that dueling shield. Even though I never remember to use energy shields. Oh, there is the bowcaster, I suppose. There is that. 1 to 10. I don't think this is upgradable, is it? Isn't Zalbar supposed to have a bowcaster? I don't see it here anywhere, though. Am I imagining that? I sure could have sworn Zalbar's bowcaster was a weapon. Oh, did I sell it? Oh, that wasn't on purpose. Or never picked it up. Oh, was it not on? Do you not automatically get it? Is it like stashed somewhere in the sewers when you rescue him? Because if that's the case, I might have forgotten to pick up his bowcaster. It's in a crate instead of him having it. Oh no, yeah, I probably missed the crate with the bowcaster in it. That's a shame. Well, Mandalorian heavy pistol it is. Don't worry, it's a bad weapon. Okay, no worries then. fair enough. If it sucks, then who cares? I assumed it might be alright though if I upgraded it, but yeah, never mind. Alright, cool. Alright, Bastila, because you just, well, you kick ass, to be honest. You just do, Bastila. You're basically the best party member. And mission. Mr. Chess, game ruined, yep. Gotta restart the playthrough now. Load game. No, I'm just kidding. I do need to, however, transit back. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's dumped us up here now. I want to see if there's anyone else worth talking to around here somewhere. I've ransacked that wicker bin. There's another one over here. Life support pack. Hello. Hyper-adrenal strength and all. Oh, not happy, are you? What's this place? Home of Warwill? What do you want, outsider? You're not welcome here, no matter what anyone says. I want to ask you about Kashyyyk. I have nothing to say to you. Go and learn what you can while bleeding our planet of its people and honor. Should we ask if they've seen War? If they understand us, most outsiders don't bother to learn our language.
It isn't an easy language to learn, what with all the growls and howls. Big Z told me the whole point was to make it difficult for outsiders to understand.
I will not speak to them, and neither will you, Warwill. I won't allow it. I am one Polo, and I'm here with Chundar's permission. Show a little respect. You're an outsider. Your kind have done more damage here than any one of you could ever hope to fix. You taint us and bring out the worst in everything. You will get no respect from me. What about the other guy? Warwill. I've never spoken to an outsider. I mean, Chundar makes us learn to understand you, but I've never been this close to one of you. What are you doing here? Have you come to laugh at us? Come to gloat about how many of us you will take? Can you even understand me? I understand you. I'm not here as a slaver. Then why are you here? Can I ask you some questions? Oh, please don't. I haven't been paying attention to anything since War went missing. Do you know anything about that? I hope not. I hope you slavers didn't get him. And not that you're a slaver. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. I haven't slept much lately. You and me both, dude. Who was War? Roar. Oh, he's the greatest. He's led hunting parties to the Shadowlands and even fought outsiders. Slavers, like you probably are. He's taught me a lot. He said I could grow up as strong as him, that I'd fight you too. I will, too. I will. When did Roar go missing? Stop bothering the boy, outsider. He doesn't need you taunting him. What if they know something? Maybe they could help. An outsider? Help? Look around you, Warwell. Outsiders do nothing but steal and lie and taint the best among us. Outsider, you will talk to me if you must bother us at all. Leave him alone. Go over who Raw War was again. Okay, yeah. No, never mind. Alright, cool. Hold on a second. Since you mentioned Twitch and formatting and stuff, I just noticed that the preview on my dashboard is frozen. There we go. All looks okay at my end. Yeah, I mean, I did kind of totally rob their stuff from their baskets. It's true, but it's Jedi tax. What do you want from me? Okay, that's just how it works. I don't see any dark side point notification. All right, get off my back. Holder of the laws. Oh my god, what? Woroznor! Oh man, expanded universe Wookiee names are a hell of a drug, aren't they? Hello, outsider. I've heard of your arrival. I trust you won't cause trouble in our village. We don't want bloodshed. Can I ask you some questions? I'm sorry. Like most in the village, I've been preoccupied by these troubled times. I don't really want to speak with you. Well, not unless you can tell me where young Rawwar is. Do you keep track of slaves taken? I am no slaver. I have no way of knowing one way or another. You'll excuse me if I don't take you at your word. When did Rawwar go missing? Could be 10 days or more. He was planning a hunt and nobody seems to know when he was leaving. He's now overdue. I don't know where to start. It is strange. Why do you think it's strange? I don't believe he was taken by slavers. Their slave transports haven't been seen around here. If it wasn't slavers, perhaps he fell in the Shadowlands, but he knew them well. I would search for him, but I don't know where to start. My days of hunting the lower forest are behind me. I could find him. I mean, I could look for him anyway. You could. I've never had an offer of help from an outsider. I'll reserve my judgment for when I see results. Would there be a reward for finding him? No, I'm not going to ask that. I'll just piss him off, probably. I'll be going. Okay. Look at the birdies, the little 2D sprite birdies. This game has a remarkable ability to be picturesque when it wants to. Considering its age, they did a lot with very little in terms of resources when they were making this game, didn't they? Sometimes I genuinely wish I could just play the game in first-person mode. At least when exploring, you know? That's Warwell's home, okay. Art style better than raw graphics. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, it's weird though, you know, like, because I've never considered Knights of the Old Republic to be a particularly stylized kind of game. Like, this was basically the peak of graphics when it came out in 2003. You know, I don't think they were trying to go for anything particularly stylish. You know, just for some reason it kind of just manages to still look relatively good. I'm not entirely sure how that is. I suppose the texture quality is relatively good for a game of this age. That probably helps. Wish BG3 had a first-person camera mode like KOTOR. I really wish BG3 had a fucking photo mode. Every single AAA game these days seems to come with a photo mode, except for BG3. I'd really like a photo mode in that game. Unless there is one and I've just somehow missed it, but I don't think there is. Developers don't usually make it difficult to find. Alright, we're back here again. Oh, hello. Another Kinrath has wandered onto the platform. Hello there.
Yeah.
Now, mission. I'm thinking, how's about we kind of try and micro you a little bit while we've got you? So you can do more damage. They've just kind of been putting you in harm's way a bit.
Sure.
Yes? What?
It's a decent mix of realistic and cartoony. Almost looks a bit like it's made in the Clone Wars animation style. Yeah, see, that's the interesting thing to me, because like I remember playing this at the time and it didn't feel like that at all. It seems to have sort of almost accidentally aged well in that respect. It's an odd one, you know? Chundara said you may pass into the Shadowlands. Gorwookan will lower you down in the elevator basket. Gorwookan climbs to the basket from the upper branches, but you will have to walk outside it. The path is seldom used. There may be vermin nesting along it. Be ready to fight. Oh, speak of the devil. It's a fight, everybody.
So be it.
Ooh. I hadn't considered until now what a tasty combo Bastila's lightsaber with the Bondar crystal in it and Mission's sneak attack would be. I think I lost track of the where I was going halfway through that sentence, but you know what I mean. That's quite handy, you know. Part of me wishes Mission could dual wield now, because then she could go with ham with both the Mando blasters, but never mind. She doesn't even have rapid shot, bless her. I mean, like combat feats wise, she's not doing that great. No, you can still damage people in stasis in this. It's actually very effective when it pops off. Seems like most enemies in the game can damn well just resist it with a will save, though. It's one of those powers that always seems annoying and unfair when it's used against me, but when I try to use it, it fails all the time. Hello. Concussion grenade. That would seem a little unsporting with the Wookiees there, wouldn't it?
Force fights with me.
What do you want, outsider? I won't let you follow us on our hunt. Charol is not here for your amusement. Don't test me, a Wookiee. I go where I wish. No, could I ask you some questions? Why would you listen to me? You kind of only been interested in caging or killing us. I won't be your trophy, dead or as a slave. Leave me. You have no place here. Oh, I could use force persuade. I want you to answer my questions. We seem to have better luck with regular persuade, though. At least until I get the extra force persuade feat, which you honestly probably don't need when you're a consular, because you can just persuade the pants off everyone. Just a few questions. I'm a friend. Only a moment, outsider. I won't be patient for long. I seek an ancient star map. Have you seen it? I don't concern myself with outsider toys. Search where you will. I'm not wasting my time. Do you know of a crazed Wookiee in the Shadowlands? The only crazed creature I know of is one of your kind, outsider, not mine. We see him from time to time. We leave him alone. He has our respect because he has braved the lands alone. Sometimes he helps lone travelers. He is crazy. Our finest warriors hunt the Shadowlands in groups, yet he lives there alone. Avoid him. Madness is to be feared. How long has he been down there? Many years. It's impossible to know how many. A decade? 2? Perhaps he can answer your questions, or kill you. What do you think of Chundar? He's our chieftain and will be obeyed. That is our way. Whether I trust what he says or not doesn't matter. In time, someone will replace him, for better or worse. I don't know. It'll be for Baka to decide. How will Baka decide? What does that mean? Baka was our greatest warrior. His ancient sword is the tool of ascension, the mark of a chieftain. Chundar no longer displays it, not since he took the role of chieftain years ago. If someone else could produce it... Bah, I talk like a mere child. This is foolishness. Could a blood relative of Chundar challenge him? It truly would take Baka's blade for that to happen. Chundar is the last member of his family. There were others, but they were marked with madness. We don't speak their names. They are without honor. I'll leave you now. Yes, go, and don't expect a friendly welcome if you return. This world is my home, not yours. Okay. Kashyyyk, the planet for dialogue reading. Yes, I know. I should have really got myself a drink before starting this stream. Combat suit and another bowcaster, eh? Sure. Hello, Gorwookin. I'm just wanna have a little check around here, mate. I don't think there's anything else, but you know. Oh my god, accidentally am clicking outside of Windows. Ruh. Chundar has commanded that I grant you access to the Shadowlands. Gorwookin is what I am called. Walk with care. Only our bravest return from these lands. Your soft feet are a barely tolerated insult. I have a few questions, Gorwookin. Chundar said nothing of answering your questions. Be brief. Has anyone else been allowed down recently? A few like you are in the Shadowlands, given permission by Chundar. I don't know why. Only Wookiees should be allowed. The journeys of my people are very personal. I won't speak of them to an outsider. Tell me of the Wookiee so I might show proper respect. You ask very respectfully. Outsiders never do that. I suppose I can mention some of us have entered the Shadowlands. Latest was Raw War, and he has not returned in many days. He may have died below, but he was strong and able. Many have died recently. Chundar believes one of our own is below, mad, crazed, killing all. I do not know. We find no bodies to examine. The Shadowlands claim them, I am sure. What outsiders are below? For reasons I do not know, Chundar allows those of the Zerka to move in the Shadowlands. They kill much. And there is another, but he has earned respect. He does not disturb our lives or customs, and he gets angry like a Wookiee sometimes. Ugh. His name hurts my tongue. He has lived alone in the Shadowlands for many years now. I want to understand why Wookiees revere the Shadowlands. You can't. You must live here to understand, to see harmony in the danger. Bah, I waste my breath on you. Alright, I'm ready. Yeah, just unlock the thing and lower me down. Descent is long. Be still, or we will attract unwelcome visitors. Wasn't there supposed to be a cutscene of the lift going down, or am I imagining that? Alright, anyway, we're here in the Shadowlands, everybody. They're very shadowy. May I accidentally have clicked and skipped it? Yeah, maybe. I don't think I did, though, to be honest. Reminds me of the bloody swamp level from Halo. This. Bulkatans. Hello. Have a concussion grenade.
Here. You'll pay.
Look how they're queuing up.
You'll pay.
Shoot that one, mission.
What can I do?
I'll show you.
Actually, now it doesn't matter because we've stunned them both.
You'll never get me.
We have a corpse, everybody, with a Zabrak Tystel Mark III and a Krath double sword. If memory serves, this is a pretty good planet if you like double-handed melee swords. However, how does this compare to that fancy Zabrak whatchamacallit? Sadly, the Zabrak Thingwhatsit is not actually as good. Oh well.
Sure.
Oh, hello there.
The damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Jolie. Jolie Bingo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
I will, but explain what you're doing here.
Why am I here? Well, it isn't because I like the stink of dead Kinrath. Let's move this talk to my camp where the air is better. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
Alright, let's go. Ah, and that's the source of those annoying sounds. It's the tack monkeys. They are actually more annoying than I remember them being. Ooh, some rebel. Ooh, rebel. All right.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
Yes, I feel there's much you can tell me.
Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's been lost in the woods for far too long. My days of glory are behind me, but perhaps there is something I can do for you. You must have questions.
Have you any knowledge of star maps?
Now, why would you be asking about that, Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
I was today years old when I realized that Jolie's voice actor is the same guy who does Saravok in Baldur's Gate. Huh. Yeah, I never realized, Django, because I played these games so far apart. Like I played this on the Xbox back in the day, back in like 2003. And I played Baldur's Gate for the first time probably like 2010. Maybe later than that. So yeah, I never realized. Huh. Alright, alright, get to the point, old man. We'll stop coddling him just as requested.
Kashyyyk is an interesting place, more so than anyone suspects. If Zerka Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here, but it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
I don't understand. Can you be more specific?
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
Why should I trust you, you crazy old coot?
Oh, save it. I know this sounds absurd, but I'm old and entitled to work you around a bit. Besides, the test is simple. Since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Zerka have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Why would you want to join up with me?
You presumably have a ship. I've seen all I wish to here. Isn't that enough? I mean, I'm really sick of the trees. And perhaps your destiny might show me something new. You never know.
Why not just get rid of them yourself?
Don't talk back to your elders, child. Look, they know me quite well, and are always on alert when I approach. The only way I could get rid of them would be violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone, but with as little fuss as possible. They have already caused enough trouble as it is.
The Jedi robes are modded. Yeah, they are. They're the robes from Knights of the Old Republic 2. There are actually two mods I found when replacing the robes. There was this one, which adds the KOTOR 2 robes, and there was one which added like a totally brand new modded version of the robes that were very specifically from the prequel movies, and they actually looked a bit different. I just went with the KOTOR 2 robes because that felt more appropriate, you know, like canonically somehow to me, just for consistency's sake. Anyway, because if we do end up playing KOTOR 2 after this, we'll end up with the same robes in KOTOR 2 and it will feel nice and consistent, basically. So... continuity, right? Continuity. We like it. Someone shut those damn monkeys up. I've already tuned it out at this point, to be honest. I think it's because I have a cat. I'm used to like this kind of noise all the time. Yeah, why do you care if they're here?
They don't respect this place. They are butchering wildlife and threatening entire species. It's getting under my skin. The Wookiees could take care of themselves if they wished, but the animals are truly helpless victims.
So I see. So the aged semi-Jedi wants me to get some kids off his lawn.
Yes, I'm an old man that's getting fussy. Call me foolish if you will, I don't care, you still have to do it. Their camp is in the far northeast. Now remember, if I wanted them dead, I'd have done it myself. Find a better way.
Where are they? How many men?
They are not that far northeast of here. There's usually 5 in the area, as far as I can see. The captain of the lot is the one that earned my ire. Mishandle my garden, Willie?
Alright, I'll look into it.
Good. Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoot! Shoot!
Oh, I've missed you, dude. I've really missed you. This guy always used to be my favourite party member in this game, and yes, spoilers, he will join our party. That'd probably come as zero surprise. Oh god, I've been led into an ambush, look at that.
Let's go. You'll pay.
Hello, creatures. Run! Skedaddle! Drunken droid.
Malfunction. My primary motivators are into error. Damage terminal. Playback causal malfunction. Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matin to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake! We had a deal!
What happened to you?
Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said...
Playback.
Oh.
Playback.
Scrap you and take what I can, or you're in no condition to talk. Goodbye. Interesting. I definitely remember the monkeys being less annoying in the Xbox version. And I don't know if that's because there's anything particularly different there, or if it's simply because when you were playing it on a television and not with earphones in, they sounded less aggravating. Mission! I would really like you to be applying some of your wonderful sneak attack damage right now. If possible.
You cannot win.
You'll never get me.
Heal and Bastila do a bit of cure.
I'm here.
Good lord, there's a lot of these guys, isn't there? Oh, leave Mission alone. God damn it.
Yes?
Stasis.
I'm here.
Take that.
There we go.
Huh?
Yes?
They remind me of Durzogs from Morrowind, these things. The Bulkatans. Alright, let's have a look at the little map here.
Malfunction.
Oh.
Playback.
It's you again. A lot of dead people with stimulants down here. Bit of a dead end. If you guys wouldn't mind moving. Jesus Christ. There we go. Dead end is used for an optional side quest from another world. Oh, I see. Yeah, it kind of felt like it had a purpose. My thought immediately was, I wonder if, like, maybe Calo Nord can ambush you here or something, but... that would probably be at a less optional sort of location.
You shall. Yes?
Yeah?
Yes?
Well, never mind. Killed that pretty fast. Oh, Wookiee corpse. Oh no! Is it Roar War? We've got a bowcaster bolt casing, and slaver contract. Journal entry added. The datapad card contains a contract to trade weapons for slaves, and a manifest of goods already delivered. It would seem that Raw War had sold a number of Wookiees previously and intended to do so again. Raw War. Dude, not cool. Why'd you do it, Raw War?
Take that! Take that!
Yeah, I was looking at something Django was just saying in the chat earlier. I'm now realizing that if you played a main character who was a scoundrel, starts as a scoundrel, you make them become a Jedi, I don't know, Jedi whatever, it doesn't really matter, and you give them a lightsaber with the Bondar crystal in it. Baby. That's a lot of damage. That sounds almost broken. This would be the Zerka. Hello.
What can I do?
Huh?
Mission, you're up. Steal those Zerka mines for us. Of course, as a counselor, you can force enemies into a stunned state using either stasis or horror.
What?
Considering how easy this game kind of really is, to be honest with you, it's amazing how much you can break it if you really want to. Your minefield is not exempt from the Jedi tax, yeah.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koros slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
I paid the docking fee. Who cares where I go?
So you're playing tourist. That isn't smart. The Shadowlands are all business. Mess around, and you'll end up dead. That said, if you want to make some credits while you're looking to die, I might have a job for you.
What if I want you to leave?
Is that old hermit Jolie trying to talk you into doing his dirty work? We've spent too much on setting up just to walk away. As long as the sonic emitters keep the Preds away and I've got bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guards complaining about this place, Jolie whining through you is nothing.
You're just a Zerka slaver, nothing special.
I don't need this kind of garbage from you. Watch your mouth. I'm the only law there is down here. If you've got something to say, get on with it. Otherwise, leave me alone. I've credits to earn.
I'll ask you a few questions.
If you made it this far, you know a fair bit already. What would I be able to tell you?
I'm looking for something called a star map.
I'm no nav officer. I work on the ground, and I haven't seen anything like that around here. Of course, we haven't been much deeper than this. The eastern forest gets even more dangerous.
You aren't safe with blasters?
It's not worth it. You're fighting the plants as well as the animals. Kashi vines are tough as metal and grow back fast. Instead, head office installed repulsor fields to keep the big predators out. Permanent placements, too. We'll be fine for years.
That's important information. I've other questions about the Shadowlands.
If you made it this...
Are you part of the slaving operation?
What? No, I don't do much of that. It's too much of a headache. I'm in the business of harvesting animals. Some of the more exotic species have organs that can be removed and put to some surprising applications. Talk to me about work, and maybe I'll tell you more.
Is there anything odd down here?
Besides you? Besides any number of predators that can kill in seconds? I suppose there's old Bindo. He's got a camp here somewhere. I'd leave him alone, though. Anyone who'd lived down here is just plain crazy. There's not much else. We've got a repulsor field to the east, so not much passes through here now.
If the Shadowlands are so dangerous, how do you survive?
It ain't easy. We've set up a perimeter of sonic emitters to keep the bigger preds away. It's worked so far. As long as the emitters are operational, we're pretty much safe. It makes harvesting a lot easier.
Let's see. I might be interested in some work.
I could use an extra hand. A couple men have gone missing. If I lose many more, I'll have to close up shop. We are hunting the little simians, the tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them extinct?
You don't care that you could wipe out the whole species?
No. I'll be rich by then, and we won't need to do it anymore. I don't have to worry about it. Besides, if there's no more tack, the predators that eat them will die off, and we'll have an easier time milking this planet.
Well, sadly, I'm doing a light side playthrough, so no, thank you.
Good. I'm not down here to direct traffic.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here.
I'd rather ask about you. Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
I'll ask you some questions.
I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander.
This is a dangerous place. Could I persuade you to leave?
No more dangerous than walking out on the commander. He'd kill me for disobeying orders.
You want to leave. Make a break for it.
I really need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Oh, wow.
Traitor, I'll make an example of you.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that, I must admit. Okay. We're doing a light side playthrough. I genuinely didn't think he'd actually die and also give me dark side points for doing that. But okay.
What do you want? I'm not... They generate a sonic barrier that allows us to stay in this wonderful location. It keeps the big predators away. I don't know how it works, really. I just know that if they go down, the camp would be overrun.
So only the emitters are keeping you here.
What of it?
If someone shut them down, you could leave.
I don't like being here, that's for sure. I suppose you could take this code and shut down the emitter I'm guarding. Enough of those emitters go down, and the camp will have to move out. But I never said anything.
Switch that off. Unfortunately, I can't switch this off, although apparently I can, so never mind. I thought I'd have to get a code from each of them, and hello, big beastie!
Run! Run!
It's very convenient that the monster ignores us completely. But okay. It's a bit of a silly little quest, this, honestly, but never mind. Motion detection goggles, eh?
No problem. Didn't work.
I'm here.
What?
Mission, you're up.
Gotcha.
I could
Simple.
smash it open, but, you know, well, if she's here, we might as well use her. And we got some tack glands anyway.
Gotcha. Simple.
I'm wondering, is that are those motion detection goggles any good? Awareness +2, demo +1, security +1. Nah.
Sure.
Alright, let's
I'm
continue.
here.
What?
And mission, you can add this to our collection.
Sure.
Lovely. Actually, we should go back and talk to Jolie, shouldn't we, really? I only managed to get one of them killed, Jolie. It's, I mean, I assume. It's just kind of weird. He's like, I don't want you to kill them. But we may have just managed to kill all of them, frankly. Because who knows what happened to them with that beast after it ran off. It's a bit sus, this, frankly. So they're going, oh, technically I didn't kill them. I didn't. They're probably all dead, though.
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked?
I've made certain the poachers are gone.
Yes, I could feel it as you walked near, and I don't sense the smell of death on you. You spared them. Interesting.
There was nothing to gain by killing them.
Wasn't there? I suppose not, but the environment would say otherwise if it could talk. No matter.
You mentioned eliminating barriers. Could we get to it?
I know where you want to go. I can get you through to the old paths. This forest hides some strange things. There's also a Zerka repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. I saw it when it was installed, so I know how to pass it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Jolie has joined your party. Hooray! Now, question is... I think we'll have Jolie in mission, honestly. He has some fun, he has some cool clothes, actually, which you're never ever going to see because, like, you know... he comes with a set of Jedi robes. But, yeah. Jolie is a much better consular than I am. Yes, he is. He's a level... well, he's level 6 right now. We'll level up once we get him, but he's a Jedi consular. And he's, unlike one Polo, he's not rubbish.
What?
He's got a lightsaber. Let's give him some other stuff. Sith energy shield. Energy shield. Just throw some random bits of equipment at him. Jedi Knight robe he's got. Nice. So I don't need to give him a dark Jedi robe or anything like that. Cool beans. It's a green lightsaber because he's a consular. However, I actually kind of want to change it to a purple one because I don't like both of us having the same color lightsaber. It's just visually confusing. So, can we actually, like, I'd like to upgrade his lightsaber as well, to be fair, so. However, we can't return to Ebonhawk from here, which is a little bit of a... We could go back to the basket, I suppose.
What?
Yes?
Also need to level him up. Jolie Windu, yeah. Purple motherfucker. I also like purple thematically for him as a character, because you will notice he isn't light side, he's neutral, like us. You need the head for the quest. What quest? What head? What are you talking about, Django? You already have a purple saber in your inventory? Think I do, but it feels better if I convert his instead. Anyway, as I said, he's kind of a neutral character, and purple's kind of a neutralish sort of color of lightsaber. So it'd actually be quite nice to give him a silver lightsaber if that were an option in this game, but it's not, so we can't. At least not without mods, anyway. Purple's the next best thing, though. Anyway, treat injury, I guess. Powers. Powers. Anything fun? Fear, dark side power. Horror, insanity. Energy resistance. Burst of speed. Let's get speed, I suppose. Level up again. Attributes. Let's take wisdom from a +2 to a +3. Oops. There we go. Powers. Or shield, sure. And again. Feats. Doesn't get a lot of these, does he? Right, he's very focused on dueling, so no dual wielding shenanigans or double bladed lightsabers for Jolie, which feels about right anyway. Weapon focus lightsaber, perhaps. What's this? Improved conditioning. Yeah. Bleh. Bleh, I say. Bleh. He doesn't have any, like, proper combat feats, does he? He doesn't have, like, you know, flurry or power attack or anything. Let's just give him weapon focus lightsaber. Right. Stasis. Night speed. I think I want to give him. And now Night Valor. Or do I want to give him Night Valor, though? That's the question. Maybe Force Whirlwind instead. Or maybe one of these. I don't remember much about the dark side powers, honestly. Don't do dark side playthroughs super often, and so therefore don't end up using the powers very often. And give him force resistance, because that's handy when you're fighting Dark Jedi. Lightning is always fun. It's not very good, though. And I struggle to picture Jolie using lightning. He's neutral. He's not evil. Like, Force Lightning is like, you know, it's like Palpatine used that. That's like you have to be proper fucking evil to do Force Lightning, in my opinion. I guess Dooku used it as well, though, to be fair. But still, nah. I don't like it. What's that? Fear? Fear's fine. Friggin' Obi-Wan used fear in the original film. charisma? Yeah. Skills. Treat injury. Feats. Powers. Force armor. Or heal. Heal. Alright. Beans.
Sure.
Force lightning isn't just electricity, it's your hate made manifest. Yes, Hamov gets it. That's why I feel it's inappropriate. Check that. Then of course we've got a little old Bastila here with a yellow lightsaber. Here I'm sitting here talking about neutral lightsaber colours. It's fucking Bastila sitting here. Well, not here right now. She's back on the Ebon Hawk, but still. Friggin'. I've not heard nothing of your progress, so I assume there hasn't been any. Okay, yeah, just take me up. There's the cutscene for going up. Didn't have one for going down though. The piss saber. I don't like the yellow lightsaber. I just don't. There are no yellow lightsabers in the actual films, unless we include Rise of Skywalker, which I'm sure you'd all rather we didn't. There's no yellow lightsabers in the films, so it's always felt a bit uncanny to me in that regard. But also, like, I tend to look at lightsaber colors the way George Lucas, I think, did, which is that the color usually represents something about the character. In a vague, vibey sort of way. And what the fuck does yellow represent exactly in this case? Yellow feels like a very neutral-ish kind of color. It's like halfway between, like, green or blue and red. It's very wishy-washy in between the two. You know, you've got clear good guys and bad guys with the old-school lightsaber colors. You've got green and blue for good guys, and you've got red for the baddies. Where the fuck does yellow fit on that spectrum? You know? Or does that put orange? Oh, don't get me started on orange! Orange lightsabers, I think I might actually loathe them even more than yellow ones. Oh, hello, some more Kinrath for us to kill. I didn't actually come up here to kill Kinrath, but since they're here, why say no to extra XP? Oof, surely, buddy. Also, I leveled up there. This is why we don't say no to XP. Improved force focus and night sense. Remind me what those do, game. +2 to the difficulty class for all saving throws against my force powers. Night sense. +4 to defense and is always active. Ah, right, fair enough. I don't actually have weapon focus lightsaber. Oddly enough. What I would quite like though is Master Flurry. Yes. Yes, I would. Powers! Could get Dominate Mind. It feels like a waste though, when you're playing as a consular. I still don't have Force Resistance, admittedly, which is why I got stunned in that Dark Jedi fight last time. So let's have that. Anyway. You still can't return to the Ebon Hawk from here? My god. There is quite a bit of backtracking here, isn't there? I can return from the village, at least.
What?
And you need?
What?
Whoa.
What?
Oh man, Jolie, you got the stats for some actually impressive force heal. Look at that.
Yes?
So glad you're on the team now, buddy. What head? Why do people keep talking about a head? My god, what is happening? Droid head. Why do I need a droid head? What are you all talking about? So we've not been down here, apparently. Where are you going, Jolie, you lunatic?
What?
You need?
Stun that thing. Okay, it didn't work.
Yes?
I feel like the odds of that are probably relatively low. You need the head of that droid for the Shadowlands to free the mechanic! Justina has just yelled at me in all caps for some reason. What mechanic? I do not recall picking up any such Where? I'm going to the journal. Wookiee lost. Chieftain in need. Star map Kashyyyk. Oh, we did find Raw Wars Corps, so I suppose I could go to the village and talk to them about that. That's while we're here. The scrambled memory of the malfunctioning droid found in the Shadowlands reveals the violent last moments of its companions, but identified their attacker as Eli, the merchant you met on the docking ring. The guy with the indentured servant. It appears he's not told the truth about these creditors that supposedly skipped out on paying him. If he could be salvaged from the droid, Matten would likely be very interested in this recording. I see. I see. I'll go grab it later then. I paid like virtually no attention to that entire conversation, I have to admit, because I think that's when we were talking about turkey dinosaurs, and I honestly found that more interesting than what the merchant had to say. You can't grab it later, that's the catch. I don't know what you mean. Why can I not go back down to the Shadowlands in a minute and go grab the droid head? If I can no longer get the droid head now because I've left the Shadowlands for some reason, why are you complaining? It's done now. Not now, but after you progress Chundar's quest. But, guys, I don't understand why this is so hard for you to get your heads around. I'm going to the village now. Mostly so that I can transit back to the Ebonhawk and fiddle around with Jolie's lightsaber. That's not a euphemism. I'm going back to the ship for the lightsaber. I'm going to tell these people about I'm going to do the little side quest, right, because I found the contract for the Wookiee that died. And then we're going to go back down there. I don't understand what the issue is here. We're not progressing Chundar's quest. We won't do for a while yet. What the fuck's your problem, Twitch chat? Right. Return to Ebonhawk. Here we go. Oh, no, let's do this first before I forget. Where's the... Who should I be talking to, really? There were two people that wanted to know about this. Warwell's home. Do you recognize this bowcaster bolt casing? The casing is mine. It bears my family runes and markings for each of the creatures I've killed.
Yours? Why would we find your casing beside... No, it couldn't be. Could it?
This will end in sadness. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Where'd you get that outsider? Did you have someone steal it? Have you sunk to petty theft now? I found it on Raw War's corpse. You killed him, didn't you? What? What are you talking about? I warn you, outsider, I won't tolerate your lies in my home. Can you explain why your bowcaster casing was found on his body? What is going on, Jarak? What are they talking about? Nothing. Outsider lies. Do not listen to them, Warwill. War was dealing with the slavers. I found his datapad. No, don't say anything else. I can't let you... I killed War. Tell Waraznor, holder of the laws. He will judge me. Oh, skipped a little bit of dialogue there. Oops. I think I can probably still find it here, though. Let a trial call me guilty. Let me be the monster, not War. Tell Waraznor, holder of the laws in the home east of here. Waraznor! These names, I know, right? You're just vibing here to the music, Corvin. I don't blame you. Those Wookiees make a mean glockenspiel. Sorry, I'm just gonna rob your basket here, mate. Thanks. Greetings again, outsider. Please, if you have business here, make it brief. Do you know who owns this bolt casing? Let me see if the family insignia is there. Yes, there it is. It belongs to Jarak. How did you get it? I found Jarak's bolt casing on War's corpse. Oh my, that is very distressing. It definitely seems to suggest that Jarak helped in War's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider. I must address this. I will have Jarak brought here. And I hope that he can explain this. I really do. Jarak, you know why you've been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. Waraznor. Must Warwill be here? Warwill has a bond with War. He is the closest to family that can be found. He is entitled to be here. Jarak, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? Oh, fuck! I don't know why I clicked there! Oh, god damn you, alien dialogue! Ah! That's the law. You discovered the crime and therefore was also affected by it. You are also a victim. I'm not going to press anything now. It's painful to know that another Wookiee could do wrong, so the accuser is repaid, as is the victim's family. This will be the first time an outsider has received such reparation. I hope it is the last. Yeah, luckily, JB, I think I did just ask why I get the stuff. Jarak, won't you say anything in your own defense? I killed War. I will accept whatever punishment is given. It is better if only my honor is tainted. You did do it. Why? War was good and honorable. Why did you kill him? You only need to know that I did it. The reason isn't important. I'm sorry. Wait, go back to the part where I get paid if he's guilty. Now, Jarak, I won't let you do this. War was dealing with slavers. What? What are you talking about? Liar! Please, don't tell them anything. War was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old. I'm not important. Let Warwill and the others have their hero. No, I won't let this happen. Explain yourself, outsider. If you have information that will affect this trial, I must know it. Don't listen to these outsider lies. Please, Warwill, don't listen. War dealt with slavers. The datapad I found on his corpse proves it. But no, that's not. That can't be. Jarak, it can't be. Oh, fuck's sake. I couldn't let him betray you, betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need traitors of our own.
A painful end, but perhaps it is the right thing to do. We shall see.
Well, as holder of the laws, I declare Jarak innocent. I will see to your release. Well, I must say that you are the first outsider that I have been glad to know. You have surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honor after all, or deserving of your reward. My reward? What reward? Should I not explain? As the person that discovered the crime, you were also affected by it. He would have been given a portion of Jarek's possessions, but he was innocent. Rorwar, however, was not. Rorwar was wealthy. His family was taken by slavers, leaving him everything. You get 1/3 of this. Rorwar receives the rest if he wishes. He's still upset, but he's young. He will recover. Can I ask you if anything is happening now? Nothing you can help with. Rorwar's crime is causing a bit of a stir, but it will pass in time. Some of us will be disappointed in him, but we have other enemies to worry about. Alright, we're getting some light side points. I was starting to slide a little bit down towards the dark side end of the scale recently. We've bumped back up a bit now. I think some of that was probably me accidentally getting that dude killed, to be fair. This quest teaches you that being good pays more in KOTOR 1. I don't know how to thank an outsider. I never thought it possible. Thank you. I just wish that you hadn't seen us at our worst. We can be so much better. We must be. Thank you, outsider. You are like I thought Rorwar was. Please, leave me. I want to be alone for a bit. I still thank you. I just need some time to think about things. Okay. They're starting to like me! Yay! Okay. Right. Now then. To the Ebon Hawk! Lightsaber. Okay, so this is Jolie's. I'm gonna make it violet. And let's see, next door crystal. What does this do? Attack bonus 1. Seems to be. It says keen as well. What the heck does that do? Better critical chance or something? Yeah, better critical range. Nextra and Damned, I suppose it's not the best crystals available, is it? We've put most of the good ones in Bastelar's one, haven't we? No reason we can't switch them around, though. There we go. I like the Bondar crystal. It synergizes well with having Mission around, so there we go. Right, Jolie and Mission. Yum yum. There we go. Oh, he didn't do a flourish. Come on. There we go. Did the flourish. Very good. You do look a lot like Mace Windu now, but
Yeah?
Sure.
wasn't really feeling the whole 2 green lightsabers thing. It just, like I said, visually confusing. Oh, I'd like to be able to tell my characters apart at a glance. So I like all of them to have a different color of lightsaber if possible. Right. Transit back. And so Dave was elected king of the Wookiees and had to listen to Wookiee all day. And translate it for the stream. Well, we've got a bit of a walk as we make our way back here to the Shadowlands. What time is it? It's 5 to 8. We can go a bit longer. I think we started a little late today, so we'll stream for a little bit longer. I don't have anything going on this evening anyway, so I don't mind. I don't mind streaming a bit later. I got some dinner waiting for me, but already I pretty much just need to stuff it all in the air fryer and wait for 15 minutes, so I'll be alright. Am I going the right way here? No, I'm not. Five minutes later than your clocks? Oh, hold on. My watch sometimes goes a little wrong. It's actually... Yeah, it's a couple minutes slow at the moment. I don't know why. I don't think the battery's running out on this thing. I think it's sometimes just like the little twiddly bit that you change the time with. Sometimes just gets accidentally knocked. And time gets changed as a result. Because it's 8:02 right now. There we go. Fixed it. Manual analog watches, eh? Not that you want the stream to be shorter. I'm afraid you've just lost yourself like 4 or 5 minutes there by saying that. Pre-stream bound to take you an hour as the news stand. It actually didn't today, Django. I just started the stream a little bit later than usual today. As a matter of fact. Okay, yeah, lower me down. Hey, now we got the cutscene. Vibrations from movement actually causes the watch to skip forwards or backwards. Oh, really? Okay. I guess that's why. Okay, welcome back to the Shadowlands. Depends on the watch. I mean, this one was like... It's not a total cheapo watch, but also probably not the most expensive Swiss timepiece you could ever buy with your own money. I think, what did this cost me? Like 60, 70 quid, I think. But it must be something like that, because it does occasionally go off a little bit. Although it's always a bit slow rather than a bit fast, which makes me wonder. Alright, now where's that stupid droid head? It's down here, isn't it, near Jolie's hut? Sorry, stop badgering me about it, honestly. Honestly. Vroom, vroom. There you see everybody, look, it's the broken droid.
Malfunction. Playback. Shutting.
Start with the droid's head, removing it. Also bang. But there we go. Look, see everybody, guys, I've got the droid head. You can stop panicking now. I did exactly as I said I would. We'd come back down and get the droid head. Oh my goodness me. Don't do it. Don't give them the satisfaction. Ah, it was tempting. I gotta be honest with you, man. I was tempted. Just on principle not to take it. I keep getting lost. I need to go this way. There is a bit of... Yeah. There's a bit of background ambience that pops off in this soundtrack that's going on in the game right now every now and again, and it sounds a little bit like my phone vibrating. It gets me every time. There he goes again. There's the Zerka sonic devices. Toe shouldn't have picked it up to encourage outrage in the comments section. There's probably still a way to screw it up by the sounds of what people are winking and nudging each other about in the comments right now. There's probably still a way to screw this quest up that I will inevitably screw up. But I honestly just don't give a fuck at this point.
Yes?
Huh?
Mission, could you remove these for me, please? Oh, I kind of wanted you to recover this one, but never mind. Oh, there we go.
Sure.
Hello, monkeys. The shimmer of a repulsive field is visible before you. It stands in stark contrast with the foliage around it.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Zerka equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
Why place this thing here?
But there are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
I trust you can get past it? You said so.
I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerka engineers do it? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Okie dokie. The lower Shadowlands. I think this is the bit that I remember the most vividly. Oh look, it's some Mandos. Master Flurry o'clock, everybody.
Just die already! Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, brilliant, you stood behind him now. Pew pew.
Sure.
That was a lot of damage, wasn't it? Nice one, Mission, nice one. Rah! Great backer, let this outsider be different than the slavers, I beg you. Can you heal my wounds? An attack from nowhere, please, I need to be healed, can you? What happened here? Please, I need to be healed, I am dying. I have the means to heal you here. Thank you. I would not have expected an outsider to aid me. Perhaps you will help again. My hunting party, all of them, killed without honor. I barely survived. I want the murderers to suffer the same. What can you tell me about your attackers? I've never seen their kind before, not even among the Zerka. You saw them, armored head to toe, yet blending in with the forest. They followed us for a long while. We found bodies to the southwest, and then again further south after the west branch of the path. Their speed was amazing. They fought like outsiders, waiting until we were unarmed. They would not attack until we put our weapons away. They strike like cowards. I'm sure Canderous would probably have something interesting to say around about that point of the conversation. Doing his whole no true Scotsman thing, but with Mandalorians. I'll look into it. I thank you. I will wait here. I'm too weak to fight them again, but I refuse to leave the Shadowlands unless vengeance is sated. Please, if you kill them, I will reward you with whatever I can. They are not worthy of life. Look for them where the bodies of my fellows are. They will only attack you if you are not armed, the cowards. It's looting time. Also, a pair of gauntlets for you, Jolie. Enjoy.
Huh?
Yes?
Give you a little teeny weeny bit of extra damage. Yeah, you do, don't you? You have to find the dead guys and then you have to take all your weapons off. So they attack you. I remember this. Oh, here we are. Here's some dead Wookiees. It's a bit daft, but never mind.
Yes?
There they are. And now we'll just re-equip them. I think this is my one, isn't it? Damn it, no. Stupid user interface. That's Jolie's. And Mission. And a heavy blaster pistol, there you go. Pop a little bit of stasis on you. Oh, Jolie, buddy. Some healing would be good.
Yes?
Also, you've stasis him. Beautiful. Well done. Fine work, sir. Fine work.
Yes.
Okay, we didn't... That was one round of healing too many there, but hey, whatever. And stasis here.
Huh?
That hurt. Yes?
Huh?
Yes?
You Mandalorian fools! Kicked the crap out of them, didn't we? Mandalorian Ripper, that's new. And a Mando datapad. To add to my collection of Mando datapads. Mandalorian assault rifle. Alright, let's just see if any of these are any good. Mandalorian Ripper. Damage physical. That's interesting. Very, potentially situationally useful, I guess. Against enemies with lots of shields, I mean. Yeah, it's a slug thrower. It's kind of fun. Damage is dreadful, but, you know. Has some novelty value. And then there's the Mando Blaster Rifle. 3 to 10, range 28 meters, 19 to 20 critical. Has a stun chance on it. You know what? The damage I don't think is actually as good as the Mando pistol. Indeed, it is not. But... where's the bloody thing gone now? But 3 to 10 plus 16, 6 to 13 plus 19. But I like the stun chance. I like the stun chance. 25% chance for 6 seconds. That's just nice, you know? Like, she doesn't have to get behind people if she's stunning them, you know?
What?
It's a bit of a dice roll-y sort of gambling thing, but I'm gonna let you use that for now. Let's go this way. I don't think those are the only Mandos. We might have to kill some more, but then again, I could be wrong. I might be misremembering.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, here we go. Between Jolie with his Bondar lightsaber and the Mandalorian assault rifle thing, I feel like we've got a decent amount of stun chance now. Viper Kinrath body. Obviously we're going to need that for... Oh, I know what we need that for. Damn it. You had to move, didn't you? Guys, you're failing fantastically to stun this Viper Kinrath. It's very annoying. This brings back memories, this does. This is how I used to play Knights of the Old Republic back in the day. My party would consist of, obviously, the main character, but Jolie and Bastila. And I would slam the flurry button repeatedly in every single fight, and I would brute force my way through every fight in the game just by having all three of us spamming force heal. All the way through the fight. Anytime things were not going particularly well, just everybody force heal en masse. And of course, force heal gets rid of poison as well. So, poisoned? Fuck it, force heal. Speed to get around fast. Oh yeah, totally. In fact, I don't think I ever used speed actually in combat back in the day. I was too stupid to think of that. But I did use force speed to just travel around the overworld faster. I've not been using it lately, I have to admit, and mostly that's because I hate the blurry effect on the screen. And admittedly, when you're doing the whole streaming thing, I don't mind a bit of long distance running because it means I can look at the chat for a bit. So... There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned, if you are generous. It comes to battle, if you are worthy and wise. It grants you glory, if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast, and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Obviously, this was once a place of great ritual importance. And it still can be! For I'm going to tie this dead spidery thing to this vine. And summon a beastie. The creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a rustling from off in the distance. Behold! It is the ritual beast! If you see if you can try and stasis it, Jolie. I don't have high hopes though, I must admit.
What?
Knight Valor. Oh my god, it worked. I don't believe it.
What?
Huh?
Yes?
I still got it.
Take...
Oh my god, we're absolutely going to destroy the ritual beast. You poor creature. Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury. You remove the blade from the corpse. The only flaw appears to be a missing hilt. Obviously, the sword came apart when the blade lodged within the creature. Wow, we absolutely... I've never, ever been able to go through that fight with such painful ease. Got Gunhan's journal and the circlet of Saresh. I seem to remember having real difficulty with that fight back in the day for some reason. Maybe I'm confusing it with a different one, but god damn, we fucked that beast up. Circlet of Saresh, restricted to light side. Wisdom plus 5. 5? I'm almost glad I can't wear it because it probably looks really stupid. Fucking plus 5, mate. Plus fucking 5. You want to model it for us there, for their mission. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. At least it doesn't look that bad on her.
What?
Might have to go a bit more light side just to be able to use this damn thing. Make this consular playthrough finally work for me. Not that it isn't working already. I mean, my god, we just absolutely just demolished that beast. Clearly we're doing something right in this playthrough, my god. It looks infinitely worse on humans. Do you reckon, like, popping that circlet thingy on her would make up for her being a teenager? She'd be a bit less bratty if we put that on her. I feel like that's you're creating loads of extra work for the devs with that sort of stuff. But like, I feel like it would be fun if there were more items in RPGs you could get that if you put equipped on a character actually caused genuine like changes in their dialogue and stuff. Ah, Freya, hello. Hello there. You are the Wookiee I'm looking for, I believe. More of you Zerka core rats. Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
After years in the Shadowlands, I remember only that outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead!
Well, this may prove difficult.
Boop, 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 boop. Master Flurry!
Deadly toxin.
Oh my god. Freya apparently likes his grenades.
Just die already!
Now you get it.
There we go. I am beaten. Take my head, Zerka filth. You won't get another chance. So swears Freya of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you. Just listen. Or alternatively, Chundar sent his regards. No, not in this playthrough. I'm not here to kill you. Just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zalbar and Chundar? What? Those are the names of my sons, but they are lost to me now. One exiled, the other a traitor.
Hold on a second. Zalbar and Chundar are brothers? And you're their father? Wait a minute. Does that mean Big Z is some kind of prince or something?
Why do you speak the names of my sons? How do you know of them? Tell me. My name is Warren Polo. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? No. He follows me because of a life debt. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen, cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I have seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar would not have been exiled.
Exiled? Big Z never told me that. Of course, he never said he was royalty either.
I did not believe Zalbar's claims. I believed the elder boy, as tradition dictated. Stupid tradition, isn't it? The shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me. Okay, go over exactly what happened with Zalbar. Zalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with the Zerka, leading them to our hunting parties. Chundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he had gone mad, shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways. As the eldest child, you wish that was a real thing, yeah? Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Right. So, Zalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth? A year later. By then, Chundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Zerka guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands, but even there they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
Yes, I think I do. I'm sorry about attacking. It's been so long since I've offered my trust or accepted that of someone else. Well, what happens now? That would depend on you, warned Polo. You will either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Chundar, but it will take a lot to convince people they have been lied to. How? Everyone's on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There is a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Baka was his name, and he is greatly revered. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old Wook, and he feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Scavenger hunt for some old sword? You're kidding. I'm afraid not. It was the symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothroar fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but this arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it was taken because we had become undeserving. Well, funny you should mention that, Freya. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain with Chundar. If the blade could be found, warned Polo, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. What, you mean this whole thing? You have? Please let me see it, I must be sure. No, here you go, take it. I'm sure it's the one. It is! It may not look like much, but it was a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it be respected. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps that is what the great beast wanted. I think what the great beast wanted, mate, was Kinrath Spider for lunch. But if you say so, we should proceed carefully. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible to try to gather support. You will have to follow on the paths as soon as you can, warned Polo. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. My people will no longer be slaves. And I think the mechanic quest is now impossible, according to Hamov. Interesting. I have to admit, I don't care. I'll be honest with you. It seems stupid that it is now impossible, but I also don't care. It's odd, because that requires you to backtrack at a time where it makes no sense for you to backtrack. You know? A little bit more exploring for us to do down here, of course. We're looking for that old star map thingamawatsit after all, aren't we? However, I have to admit it is now 8:30, and I'm thinking maybe we should stop, even though but we're so close to the end! To quote Sean Connery in Indiana Jones. Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it here, folks. I need to go get some dinner. So, And I don't want to end up eating too late, otherwise I'll have trouble sleeping. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's save the game. Are we on number 11 now? Oh my goodness me. There we go. Right then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's it for tonight. We'll be back Wednesday with more, where we will be wrapping up Kashyyyk and heading off to a new planet, which is, well, it's going to be Korriban. We're going to Korriban. Next, we're doing Manan last, because I hate Manan. In case you weren't here for that, when I said that at the beginning of the series. But yeah, I hate Manan, and so therefore we're doing it last. So it'll be Korriban next week, after we finish up with Kashyyyk. So tune in for that on Wednesday if you want to. It's up to you. Aside from that, I'm not sure what we're doing next week. Aside from KOTOR, I guess checking out another Total War mod of some description. We're running out of them now. I think our Total War modding series will be coming to an end relatively soon, because I've covered most of the big stuff. There's one or two other ones we might want to have a look at. Finally run out of Total War mods. Yeah, not quite, but we're getting there. We're certainly getting there. At least for the historical series, anyway. I don't think I have any interest in showcasing any Total Warhammer mods, for example. Darth mod for Empire? No. Although I would quite like to show off... what was it called? Oh, crap. What was the name of it? It's not called Imperial Glory. That's a game. That's a totally different thing. What is it called? Something Rise of the Republic. Oh, damn it. I can't remember the name of the mod. It's a really nice mod for Empire Total War, though. Because Empire Total War, as Total War games go, it's a bit of a trash fire, that one. But there have been mods that actually turn it into something pretty darn decent. And my favourite one is the one I can't remember the name of right now. Imperial Splendor, I think that's what it's called. Imperial Splendor. Yeah, Justina got it just the same time I did. Yeah, Imperial Splendor, Rise of the Republic is the one I'm talking about, which has you start off sort of in the late 18th century after the Americans have become independent from the British, with the French Revolution just on the horizon, and it's a really, 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 really good mod. Still has Empire Total War issues, you know, like the diplomacy being like a headless chicken running around, armed with an automatic machine gun. So the diplomacy is still comically stupid, but it does overhaul an awful lot of the rest of the game. And it's quite a good mod, and I'd like to show you all that, because it really takes Empire Total War, which I've always found vanilla, probably to be the worst vanilla Total War game. Empire, in my opinion, is, I think. But it takes Empire and it makes it into something really quite enjoyable for me to play personally. So I'd like to show you Imperial Splendor, and I think there's a couple of mods for Thrones of Britannia I'd like to show you as well, like Shield Wall and Norman Invasion, or whatever it's called, Norman Conquest. So there's those. But yeah, we are kind of running out of Total War mods at this point, sadly. But anyway, we might be doing one of those this coming week. So, folks, tune in for that, I guess, if you want to. I'm going to raid somebody now. Who shall we raid? Let's raid Lost. I think she's playing more Thief tonight, perhaps? Bloody love a bit of Thief. I need to check out the Black Parade, which released recently, which is that fan-made sort of Thief game running on the Thief engine. That looks pretty darn good. But anyway, we're going to go raid Lost, and I'm going to go get some dinner. So, have a good one, everybody. I'll see you when I see you. And head on over to Lost and behave yourselves. Damn it. And I'll see you. I'll see you next week. Toodaloo.